Welcome to Tuberchat. If you have less than 10,000 subscribers, then you've come to the right place. We are going to introduce you today to some of the most influential content creators that can help to get your channel moving beyond your first 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time. The very first channel that we're looking at today, I was actually just deciding who I was going to put on the screen, but Four Corners Custom Products Mobile, Alabama has already dropped a couple of super chats on us. They've done that many times, many times. And also just actually got a membership, which I really appreciate. So thank you for that extra support to get us started today. And as a new member, what that means, pardon me, is that after today, whenever you're here in the chat, you'll be added to the Wheel of Doom as soon as I see you. So thank you again. And the Moosh family, thank you very much for dropping another super chat. I appreciate that as well. For that reason, we're going to look at your channel next. And Jack Dawson just came in and dropped another super chat on us here. He's done that many times before and happens also to be a member. So we'll look at Jack Dawson right after the Moosh family. But thank you, everybody. Look at that. Actually, Jack Dawson's been a member for over a year. You can see by the different colors of membership badges that we have going through the chat. I've already got a few names on the wheel. Scratch and PPA is one of the most supportive creators on all of YouTube. He happens to be sitting in the pole position on the Wheel of Doom, and he is always here as a beloved and dedicated moderator. Will Spare Productions and Sparkle's Hope Chess are always very early with us. Towley's Art and Game channel, I think, was first in the door today. Sam's Vlogs, Trains and More is here, and we missed Fanatic Guide's channel again yesterday. Fanatic Guide is a longtime friend, somebody who always engages the chat and adds a special flavor into the Tuberchat family. And because they come in and out once in a while, we miss their channel. But wanted to make sure we got to it today, so you're already on the wheel. I see that Cute Goth Girl Gamer has come in. And I'm just getting you onto the wheel as well. I'll take a quick look in a moment and see who else is with us. And if you are willing to swap playlists with other creators, for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists in the chat. Other creators should reach out to you. If you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. Glorious Platters in the house. We were talking about something yesterday to do with analytics. I'll show everybody my favorite secret weapon when it comes to giving new life to some of your older videos. They don't have to be old. They just have to have been published. But I'll show you what I'm talking about with some tags you can find on the Reach tab of your YouTube analytics. We'll cover that in a little while after we get through some channels. Big D Sports Talk, I think you're here for the first time. So thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat, and if you take your time, meet people one by one and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. Black Phoenix is in the house, a longtime friend of Tuberchat. Com Natural 247 is fairly new. They're just here for what I believe is the second time. Carpenter Self-Reliance has been with us a few times now. Experience Africans happens to be a member, so we'll get them onto the wheel. And the wheel is open to everybody. You do not have to super chat or be a member to get onto the wheel or the screen. In the case of super chats, we put you on the screen right away. And in the case of members, they get added to the wheel as soon as I see them in the chat. Facing Reality is always at the top of the list for engagement, both with conversation and positivity and motivation, as you will see. Food by Faith, good to see you here. I think you're here for the first time. Hopefully you're feeling welcome as well. We have a lot of dynamic creators here. And like I said, everybody will be willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat, and if you take your time, meet people one by one and follow the instructions in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members right away. Glorious Platter, like I said, is in the house. God's Soldiers is here for what I think is the third or fourth time, so thank you for coming back in. Intro to Mills Ent is a official music channel. Good to see you back in the house. Hilda DC is part of our moderator squad. Michael Lambert, good to see you back in the house. Mountain of Inspiration, I think, is here for the second time. My Peace Peaceful Moment is back. Michael Vlogs is in the house. Naya Home and More, good to see you here. I think this might be your first time as well, so hopefully you're feeling welcome. Polly 180 Animation Studios, good to see you back in the house. Poppin' the Popcorn is here with us almost every single day. Sharon Miranda, it's good to have you here. And Slim Jim Longfoot is actually a very much loved and well-respected creator in the small YouTuber community. It's good to have you back in the chat. And I don't think I'm missing anybody. I certainly don't mean to. As long as everybody's still active, we should get around to everybody. I see the Ace Flaw 1 just came in. That's Andy. He's been with Tuberchat from the very beginning. So I'm going to get the Moosh family up on the screen. Michael's Adventure sends his regards again today. He is always able to be with us on Saturdays except for today. So whenever Michael's Adventures can't be here, he always sends his regards to let everybody know that he's thinking about us. He is here as a beloved and dedicated moderator and one of the most supportive creators that I have met. And then, no, Prepper for Life. No, I, my voice, I'm not sure. I was coughing at the beginning. But I think we're all dehydrated, as a matter of fact. We were talking about that today. We've got this crazy windstorm going on where I am in Niagara Falls, Canada. And we're talking about the fact we're all feeling dehydrated. The air is just really, really dry. So that might be some to do with it. But thank you for asking. Prepper for Life is actually a longtime friend of Tuberchat with a new name change. That was Kitty Mom Adventures, and she's back in the house for the second time. So thank you for coming back in. The Stock Explorer is here, and Your Money Network is our brand newest member. So I'm going to get you onto the wheel right away. And the Stock Explorer as well. And again, hopefully I haven't missed anybody. If I've missed anything that you meant for me to see in the chat, like a question or a comment, just please mention it again with 3 thumbs up or at mention Tuberchat Connect and Grow. Hopefully that will help me see it a little bit easier. I'll catch it the next time around. I tend to fall behind when we first start the stream. The Moosh family has been with us a couple of times now. I think this is the 3rd or 4th time. So thank you for coming in. Thank you for your super chat. Again, now I'm still getting to know the content on this channel, but they've already got 1,280 subscribers or so. They're going to have 1,300 any time now. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther. So I'm going to take your latest video, as a matter of fact, Sports Day Friday routine, and I'm going to take this vlog and add it into a special playlist I've got called Catch Up so that I can stay caught up with your channel and make sure I don't fall too far behind. Thank you one more time for that generous super chat. I really do appreciate that extra support to get us going, and hopefully everybody will enjoy the variety that we see on this channel. Looks like pure variety right now, and I will enjoy getting to know their content as well. So Jack Dawson also dropped a super chat on us, so thank you for that. I'm going to put that channel up right now. When I look for Jack Dawson, I have to look for Jack Dawson Assassin's Creed or Call of Duty or MLB The Show. These are all very popular video games that he plays on his channel in gaming live streams. So he will always say love, support, and respect is the key. That's what you'll find from him. That's what you'll find from his community. He happens to be on right now. He streams almost every single day. And with 1,820 subscribers, we're hoping we can push him a little bit closer to the 1,900 that he'll be thinking about very soon. Jack Dawson has been a very generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter to Tuberchat for a very long time. So I hope everybody will connect with him. He happens to be a fantastic commentator as well. You're able to keep up with the gameplay because he'll keep you up to the moment with what's happening, and then he keeps up with the chat really well as well. And for those of you who have live streamed, you know what a chore it can be sometimes to keep up with the chat while you're trying to do something like gaming or something else. So the other thing that you'll find from Jack Dawson is you'll get a very warm welcome when you're in his live streams and live chats, and then as well he will allow and encourage everybody to connect in the same way that we do here in Tuberchat. So thank you everybody for hanging out. Blood Dragoon, good to see you in the house. That's another gaming channel that's been a long-time friend of Tuberchat. It's always good to see you here. And Polly 180 Animation Studios is willing to swap playlists. I know that Gloria's Platter will be as well. There's a lot of creators in the chat right now who I have swapped with myself. If you'd like to swap with me, you can reach out to me on Instagram. It's all one word, Tuberchat, of course. But anybody's free to make those arrangements among themselves, of course. And Yeah, we haven't seen Mrs. VSNC09 yet today. She was part of the raid party that went on with Spotless Calm and Modest Moongazer and a few other creators. She's got a monetization celebration tomorrow, which will be cool. And Food by Faith is willing to swap playlists as well. Palettes, Pouts, Perfumes, and Panning. Good to see you back in the house as well. Thank you for coming in. And I'm going to spin the wheel and we'll get a channel up from our Wheel of Doom right now. And hopefully everybody's doing okay in the chat. If you haven't already given a thumbs up for today's live stream, I hope that you will. They really do help. I hope everybody's always giving each other thumbs up when you're out supporting each other. If you're on a phone, I know you have to turn the chat off to do it, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a moment. I will appreciate it greatly. Towley's Art and Game channel always shares on Twitter, and I really do appreciate that. Anybody who tweets or retweets for Tuberchat, we always put a tweet out every day, they get added automatically into a list that I have, a special Twitter list called Tuberchat Stars. They are YouTubers who tweet and retweet for others. The idea there then is we have over 100 members in that list. These are people who are in the Tuberchat family, active on Twitter, and willing to share videos for other creators. So if you are the kind of person who enjoys sharing videos for others and trading favors like that, you'll likely find some friends over there on our Twitter list, and then as well be able to get some outside traffic into your videos. My peaceful moment. You got 1,000 and 4,000, but you've been rejected for monetization. They told you your content is reuse. What do you think you should do? So I'll have to have a look for myself at your channel, but if you have posted videos that are loops, so I'm imagining here, but a lot of creators will do like silent live streams or things that are very close to that. I never want to recommend that. If you do loop content in a stream and then post those as live streams, that could be an instance where a lot of the content could be considered reused. The other thing that YouTube makes very clear to us is that they don't want us using the same videos and just changing a few seconds at the beginnings and ends or in the middle and things like that. So it's a thought. Now, if you're going to delete any videos, then and you probably are going to have to in order to get monetized now if you've been rejected the first time. So take it slow, because you will lose watch hours for every video that you delete. So it's a bit of a really sticky situation over there. But I am going to make a note of this and have a look at your channel so I can see a better idea of what's going on. And if you'd like, we can talk about that outside. I'll be happy to have a better look. You can reach out to me. Instagram's the best place, or Facebook, or Twitter. I'm not really attentive, but I am there. So one of the things you can do, for those of you who are thinking about doing any kind of looping of anything at all on YouTube with a stream, particularly with OBS or Streamlabs or anything like that, you can consider looping the video and the audio separately and then adding in elements that will come in at random intervals, like you have seen me do on the music channel. The 24-hour stream is off right now, but when we were running that, for those of you who did see it, the audio and the video were separate. So it can't be considered reuse because we're never actually streaming the exact same thing. That's just a loophole. Cute Goth Girl Gamer, my goodness, thank you so much for your super chat, and intro to Mel's Ent. I appreciate your super chat as well. For that reason, we're going to make these the next two channels that we look at. Cute Goth Girl Gamer has been an extremely generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter and friend for a long time. She actually supports on all of my channels. And then Intro to Mel's Ent, like I said, happens to be a music channel, Intro to Mel's Entertainment. So we'll have a look at that official music channel in a moment. Makeup Mom and Son is here. And right now, still on the screen, we're looking at Towley's Art and Game channel. So this is an interesting channel because Towley's Art and Game channel mixes up a lot of very diverse variety in content. So they're doing Vlogmas right now. I'm just going to take your latest Vlogmas video and see where you're at with these here. Oh, Dogmas, forgive me, Dogmas. Yes, I should know that because I've already seen the thumbnails many times. I'm going to take this and add it into my catch-up list so I can stay caught up. And Tali's Art and Game channel is somebody who just came into the Tuberchat family within the last couple of months, but just is blazing with support for other creators. So right away, they started supporting everybody they were meeting in the Tuberchat family, both inside and outside the Tuberchat community. And then as well, what we notice is a lot of comments from this creator and a lot of activity in the chat, which is always good to see. You're really doing a great service for any host when you're engaging conversation in their chat. There's James Gipe, another monster channel with another growth stream where you can meet lots of friends and family members. Thank you for coming in, and thank you for the thumbs up. So, Intro to Melzent is coming up next. They dropped a super chat on us, and we'll see what they got going on their channel for today. SNC fam, good to see you here. Forgive me if I've missed anybody there. Spotless Com, they were running the raid party today with a handful of different creators. We went to at least 5 channels today to bounce in between different premieres. Oh, and then Spotless Com. I'm sure you'll be fine. Spotless Com brings us a lot of pleasing visuals and audio, but because they mix them up, I'm pretty sure they'll be okay. Forgive me if I've missed anybody in the chat. I certainly don't mean to. As long as everybody's still active, we should get around to everybody. And right now we're looking at Intro to Melzent. So like I said, they just dropped a super chat on us. So Intro to Mills Entertainment is an official music channel. You can see the little music note right here. I'm going to take this latest video, add it into my... Oh, why am I not able to add that into a playlist? That's interesting. These are special videos that YouTube makes, right, for official music channels. What happens here is this music is actually published. I forget if you said you did use DistroKid. We'll look in a second here. And YouTube makes what they call art tracks. So when you publish music legitimately, and yes, there it is by DistroKid, and you include cover art like these here that you see, YouTube actually automatically makes these videos for you and populates your channel, which is really, really cool. So there's a lot of stuff here. You can see albums and singles here, and I hope everybody will check this out. But Intro to Mel's Entertainment has been a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter just for a little while now. They only found us a few weeks ago, but have already shown great generosity and interactivity in the chat. So I hope everybody will enjoy their official music when you get there. And thank you again for another super chat. They've done that before, and I really do appreciate that extra support. And then, let me pop up here. Cute Goth Girl Gamer, she gave us a generous super chat just a moment ago. She happens to be a gold member as well, so we will see her link drop by Nightbot every 30 minutes or so. She frequently changes up her channel with a new banner and a new avatar we can see. And thank you for Corners Custom Products Mobile Alabama for another super chat. They've done that several times today. I really do appreciate that extra support. So Cute Goth Girl Gamer has 339 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push her a little bit farther. What you'll find on this channel is a lot of gaming videos. She streams almost every single day, but she actually mixes up the content. So sometimes you find video gameplay, sometimes she does a random live stream like from work or from home, sometimes she does StreamYard panels, and some of those go on for many hours. As you can see, there was just one the other day that went on for 11 hours, which is really, really interesting. And she's definitely built up quite a following with creators that are joining her on these panels. So I'm hoping I'll catch you for another one. Now, since I'm falling behind with your channel, I'm going to take one of your videos. I'll take this latest one here, and I'm going to add this into my catch-up list so that I can catch up with your channel and make sure I don't fall too far behind, but hopefully I'll catch you live again very shortly. And Cute Goth Girl Gamer has been a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter for a long time, but she also supports on all of my channels. And the reason why I mention that so much is just so you get the idea of the kind of support you're going to get back from a creator like this. Past Life Explorer, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. And I think Lazy Acres Homestead is here. Good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in as well. Forgive me if I've missed anybody. I certainly don't mean to, as long as everybody is... still active. We should get around to everybody. Charlene Heel is in the house. I'm going to get you onto the wheel right away because you happen to be a member, of course. And we're going to look at one of our brand newest members right now, as a matter of fact. Your Money Network is coming up. And let's see what they've got going on their channel right now. This is actually a creator with a couple of different channels, and I realized that by going through their channel yesterday. We saw this for a moment, and you see that we've got some familiar faces here. There's Team Build with Geo, there's Be Amazing Sylvia, and we've got a few other familiar faces here. So that's a crew that does the Drop the Link Day series, and then as well, you'll have a lot of fun meeting new friends through all of the creators that are connected here. But Your Money Network is a fairly new channel with 126 subscribers, so I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther. And as it says here, home and business, when we look down at what we're expecting from the videos, let's see here, let's go on to the video tab. So this is what I looked at so far. Your Money Network motivation. So I'm going to take this, I want to take a longer video. I'm going to take this video here, and I'm going to add this into my catch-up list so that I can get to know your content a little bit better and see exactly what you're doing here. But there's all our familiar faces like I was talking about there. I'm happy to have some channels that are in the chat, like the Stock Explorer, Your Money Network, and a few others that are going to help us with budgeting, saving money, and hopefully eventually maximizing the income that comes in from monetization with investments, right? So, you know, not often will I say that a channel is suitable for every single person, like we can all draw education, because we have a lot of entertainment channels as well. But in these cases, I think everybody can draw a bit of inspiration and education from anything to do with finance, of course. So, am I going to rip off somebody's chance here? I just spun the wheel and... Nope, maybe I'm okay. I might be ripping off somebody's chance. If somebody noticed that I spun the wheel and I've lost myself there for a quick second, just please nudge me. But we'll spin and we'll get Sparkle's Hope Chest up here right now. Oh, Hilda DC. I'm so sorry. Okay, I'll put Sparkle's Hope Chest up right now. Hilda DC dropped a super chat. That's what it was. Hilda DC is a part of our moderator squad. She actually happens to be monetized now. She just did her monetization celebration on Thursday. So I'm going to put her channel up next because of that super chat. And we'll have a look at what she's got going on her channel. Sparkle's Hope Chest is here almost every single day, and we met this channel quite a while ago through Froggy Went to Knitting, who we see on the featured channels list, along with Kitty Mom Adventures, who is now Prepper for Life. And they have a really tight-knit community surrounding them. And when I had first found this group of creators, I got a very warm welcome. So interesting to note is that Wolf Spirit Productions, who we see right here in the featured channel section from Sparkle's Hope Chest, happens to be her daughter. And I'm really inspired and happy to see creators supporting each other. One of the biggest complaints that I get on YouTube is from people wondering, why is it so difficult to get your in real life friends and family to support you when you have so many people on YouTube that are willing to do it even more so. So it makes it that much more special when we see a couple of creators like this, Sparkle's Hope Chest and Wolf Spirit Productions, both with separate channels doing their own thing, but they do collaborate occasionally when they have the opportunity. They both bring us variety, and we'll look at Wolf Spirit Productions shortly, but Sparkle's Hope Chest is doing a few very unique things. One of those things is this Motel Life series, and this is where we get a very in-depth behind-the-scenes look at the creator behind Sparkle's Hope Chest, which is really interesting. And then here's some collaborations that they've done primarily with Wolf Spirit Productions on a shelf right on the front page. So I'm glad to see you've dressed up your front page this way. There's a lot of different things you can do to give your YouTube channel the presentation that you'd like for it to have. So let me just scan the chat here for a quick second. Sharon Miranda's still in the house. I just want to make sure, hopefully I haven't missed anybody coming in. I certainly don't mean to. As long as everybody's still active, we should get around to everybody. And if I've missed something that you meant for me to see, like a question or a comment, just please mention it again with 3 thumbs up or at mention, Tuberchat Connect and Grow. And I should catch it the next time around. Naquanda M, good to see you in the house. And another fellow Canadian, DP's Wonderful World, is here. I'm always doing good. It's always going great for me, so thank you for asking. Hopefully you're doing well. Also, that's Ali from DP's Wonderful World. Like I said, a fellow Canadian. We have a couple Canadians in the house. Scratch and PPA, and several others, as a matter of fact. So next we're going to look at Hilda DC, and she's a part of our moderator squad, but she just dropped a super chat on us, actually, so we'll see what she's got going on her channel right now, if I would spell it properly. And here she is. So Hilda DC has got, a membership announcement coming soon. So she's already got the memberships hooked up. We can see that there. But here's her monetization party, and we're lucky to have joined her for that. She definitely is a very much loved and well-respected creator. You can see that if you go back and have a look at that monetization celebration. She influences a lot of other YouTube creators. What you'll find on her channel is a lot of mukbang and challenge type videos. She does a lot of live streaming as well. And what she does in the midst of her videos is she'll have positive affirmations that are very inspirational, motivational, and it's really a pleasure to watch. It's nice to see somebody spreading so much positivity. You know, she's always happy, she's always pushing people, and she's always spreading her energy through the YouTube community so that everybody, I think, is, it can be infectious. I think that everybody can draw from Hilda DC, her generosity and her positivity. So I hope that you will. We don't have a sub count right now, but we know she's well over 1,000 because, like I said, she's monetized. So hopefully you'll get over there and you'll see this premiere, which is coming up. Is it on the 13th? So she's doing this on Monday, if I'm not mistaken. Right in the afternoon in the Eastern time zone. And then my peaceful moment, it's always Tuberchat. Just drop you a message in the chat. I'm on most of the social networks. Some of them I don't use, but I am there, and will utilize those shortly. But right now, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Reddit are the other social networks that we use more than anything. We do have a Facebook group that anybody can join and post your videos in. It gets a little bit of traffic over there. There's almost 100 people there. I actually had started one at the beginning of Tuberchat a year and a half ago, but I started it as a private group thinking that was a good idea. The problem is you can't move a private group to public after it's made. So we had to restart a couple of months ago, but now it gets some traffic. We've got our Twitter list, of course, like I said, for anybody that tweets or retweets. And then as well, we have a subreddit where anybody can post their videos. And I just like Reddit because it's so quick and easy to share for anybody. It's literally a couple of quick clicks. The Stock Explorer is here with 556 subscribers. So like I was talking about earlier, I'm always happy to see channels that are bringing us financial information, whether or not you are somebody who invests in the stock market or plans to, or crypto for that matter, and soon NFTs, I'm sure. I think we can all draw from the Stock Explorer for a couple of reasons. First of all, because they're bringing us financial information, and because monetization is something that's on the mind of most creators here in the Tuberchat family. It'd be wonderful if we could maximize the impact of the income that comes through monetization. But as well, it is always a good idea just to get as much education as possible as to the different things that are out there, so you can always make great decisions when it comes to finances. But the Stock Explorer is giving us a very down-to-earth, real-world look at some of the companies that they talk about. They do it in an unbelievably interesting way. I've actually never seen anything like this, where it's literally just a conversation. They will often show you the products that the companies have, and we recognize them, whether it's a Disney Happy Meal or whether it is a Chex Party Mix bag of snacks or something like this. And of course there's some Tesla in there and some companies you may have heard of, some that you haven't. But I think that we're going to draw a lot of both education and inspiration from the Stock Explorer and some other creators that have already started joining the Tuberchat family through the Stock Explorer. So I'm happy to have this. I hope you'll join me over there. I'm looking forward to catching them live the next time. Oh, they did go live. Did you go live last night? It must have been later. I was expecting them to go live Friday morning, knowing, unfortunately, I was going to miss that. But it looks like they put one out last night, and they got a panel going there. So this is something I'm just going to add to my catch-up list so I can go back and have a look at. And I hope to catch them live the next time. But they also do a lot of shorts videos, which is great because then you can get some bite-sized information as well. So let me spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here. Forgive me if I've missed anybody in the chat. I certainly don't mean to. As long as everybody's still active, we should get around to everybody. Lolo Slots, good to see you here. Thank you for coming back in. It's been a little while, but it's good to have you here. And Mrs. VSNC09 actually just came in. So she was a part of the raid party that went on today that's organized by Spotless.com. And for anybody that plans to put out a video next Saturday, if you want to think about premiering it and joining that raid party, you can reach out to Spotless.com for that reason. I'm just going to get Mrs. VSNC09 onto our wheel because they happen to be a member as well. But they have a monetization celebration coming up tomorrow, so I hope everybody will join them for that. Now, I think that they had that planned for noon, and I could be wrong about that. We'll see that when we look at their channel. And yeah, the Stock Explorer, I'm as soon as I saw that right now, I'm so disappointed because during Tuberchat yesterday, I said, oh, I see that you didn't go live because I really wanted to catch it. I didn't realize it would be after. For some reason, I thought you said Friday morning, and maybe I was mistaken. Fridays are a tough day for me. I'm not really around YouTube as much as I wish. I end up doing a lot of driving on Fridays. But hopefully I'll catch the Stock Explorer again soon. I didn't mean to spin the wheel, but that's okay. We'll see who's next. And Experience Africans is here right now. So this channel has over 1,100 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 1,200 that they're thinking about. And we will get them rolling a little bit farther. It's pure variety on this channel, and we see that Experience Africans happens to be a very loyal and dedicated supporter. When I'm out bouncing in between premieres and live streams myself, trying to support other creators as much as I can, I run into Experience Africans regularly, so hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. I'm just going to get Scratch and PPA ready to go on the board, and I'm going to add Call Me Ender onto our Wheel of Doom. Call Me Ender happens to be a member and has been for a while. They crossed their 500 subscribers not too long ago and have their community tab. If anybody in the house is willing to swap playlists for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I'm willing to swap playlists in the chat. Other creators should reach out to you. If you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. And if anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up for today's live stream, I hope that you will. They really do help. I hope everybody's always giving each other thumbs up when you're out supporting each other. If you're on a phone, I know you have to turn the chat off to do it, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a moment. I will appreciate it greatly. Now we're looking at Scratch and PPA. Now this is one of the most supportive creators that I have met on all of YouTube. I've been around for what is coming up on close to 5 years. And it was only a couple of years ago that I was introduced to the small YouTuber community. But in all of my time, I can tell you that Scratch and PPA is a shining jewel. First of all, in the Tuberchat family, but secondly, in YouTube itself. And I think most people would agree that our YouTube journeys would not be the same if it wasn't for this unbelievably supportive creator. And what you'll find on their channel is an interactive series of videos. They come out every Tuesday at 12:15 Eastern. And in these videos, the reason why I call it an interactive series is because you have the opportunity to vote on the content of next week's video if you follow Scratch and PPA on Instagram, Twitter, and or Facebook, which of course I do. So it sets his series apart, makes it unique, and a lot of fun to be a part of. But the thing is, when you manage to catch one of these premieres, you will see a chat that flies faster than most you've ever seen before. Faster than Tuberchat, faster than almost any. Because of the overwhelming support that Scratch and PPA gives to other creators, it all comes back in a rush and a flood of support back for Scratch and PPA. And that is very fast-paced, high energy, and that makes that a lot of fun to be a part of as well. So I hope that you will join us for the next premiere. He usually has them set up by Saturday, but I'm sure he'll set it up shortly. Yoga with Mo, thank you for coming in, by the way. And Rock Chick Beauty, thank you so much for your super chat. I really do appreciate that. For that reason, we're going to look at Rock Chick Beauty next. And Scratch and PPA right now has 850 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push him a little bit farther towards the 900 that he's thinking about. He's halfway there right now. And then as well, when you think about how you can utilize the other social networks like Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook to draw in extra traffic and make your YouTube channel that much more interactive, Scratch and PPA is a great example of what can be done. So I hope you'll take some inspiration from that as well. And also, in his videos, he features a different creator in every single episode, giving us now 49 opportunities to meet generous, loyal, and dedicated supporters that have had impact on one of the most supportive creators that I've met. So I hope you'll join him. He's also got the featured channels here on his front page, and then some shout out videos where people have talked about Scratch and PPA. There's DP's Wonderful World right there, and some other familiar faces as well. So I'm happy to see people returning some love to Scratch and PPA. Let's look at Rock Chick Beauty right now. Thank you for another super chat. I really do appreciate that. If anybody has the ability to share today's stream, whether it's on your community